All right, speed off the ground, Sarah. Keep it close with your lats. Hinge and stretch. All right, take a good 5 breaths. Let's go down to the 20s and give them a big long pause. Finish with an exclamation point. Longer arms, pivot your feet, pivot. There you go. All right, what we're running through now is our B series for strength, muscle, core, and power. Strength, we're doing speed reps of the deadlift. Whether the weight's light or fat or heavy, your muscles are being asked to do the same thing. They're being asked to ignite and engage with maximum contractile force. So going lighter with the weight, but faster in velocity, then that allows you to focus on other things than just how heavy the weight is. Then we're moving on to a dumbbell chest press, 8 to 12 reps for hypertrophy. Go and grab those 15s again, Leslie. Big pause, Sarah. See if you can make it to 12. There you go. And if you need to speed them up and take the pause away, that's cool. Do it when you have to, if you have to. Then we go to the U-pick core. The only rule here is every time you've got to use a different toy and a different exercise. So we've got core workouts right here, body weight. Core stuff you can do with resistance bands. Core stuff you can do with the stability ball. And after that, we go to power on the sledgehammer. Not so much conditioning based power. It's only 10 reps, so we can give it 10 aggressive reps. Did you get your chest presses, Grace?
I am not.
Okay, go and hop up. Where are you at, Leslie?
Well, I did 12 with the one and 11 and a half.
12 and 11 and a half. That's pretty darn close.
God darn it.
And way to take it to the end of that volume, end of the rep scheme.
I tried. That's for sure. Okay.
Grace is doing her dumbbell chest presses here. The 20s are light enough to where she can implement the intensity technique here, which is a big paused rep, which builds more tension, gives her a longer duration of a set, which gives us more of the hypertrophic effect that we're going for. So that's a good judgment call there. When moving up in weight is a bit too much, but the weight you're working with is easily manageable, you've got to be honest with it and do what you need to do. Hey, Susan, to make that weight as effective as possible. I'm glad I'm seeing things that we haven't done today yet. What do you got? What do you got, Leslie?
Can I do this?
If you do a different type of leg raise,
Okay, how would I do that? Like a scrunch?
you could go straight leg, bent knee. You could do scissor kicks. You could make circles. I like circles. Let's do that. Tuck your knees up and make a circle each time. These are kind of pulsing circles, so we're going to go high volume. Go 10 one way, then 10 the other way. And that'll be plenty hard. So you see, we prioritize the barbell exercise because it requires the most technical proficiency. It has the highest risk of injury, but it also has the highest reward. So we want to make sure that safety is always number one when training. That's the whole point. And then we work down from there. We work down to some fairly heavy dumbbell chest presses to build muscle, but a little higher volume. Then we move on to core, which is medium to high volume, 10 to 20 reps. And then we finish with our power/conditioning exercise. We wouldn't want to do it in any other order because we need to prioritize our barbell lifts. And we finish with the lightest, most aggressive, quickest exercise that is the safest to perform under fatigue. And then we take a decent amount of recovery time. I'm giving them 10 to 15 recovery breaths per round. 10 to 15 breaths if you're really practicing deep diaphragmatic steady breathing. Should last about 45 seconds under these conditions. For these, I know these clients will. So I know that's going to take them about 45 seconds roughly. And we've been right on the money. In a good training session, give something like this a try. Start out with strength with a barbell exercise. Move on to muscle building with a dumbbell exercise. Blast the core in any way. And then finish with something that's kind of conditioning and power based. And that's kind of a full spectrum workout, kind of a jack of all trades workout. So we're not skipping any bases. And that way with that kind of shotgun approach, then we will inevitably strengthen our weaknesses because we're not really skipping anything. It's pretty well rounded. So give it a go. Thanks.